We about to do a 30-minute quickie night. Y'all know how we do it.
We come nice with it.
It's Willie Bars.
We just flowing.
We'll see who can show up tonight.
I'm starting to hold my own. 24 bottles, I'm in my zone. Starting to feel like rappers is clones. Get your girlfriend, she's attached, I'm on the road. Always calling my phone. Just got a text from her, she's so alone. Put my feelings aside, I'm getting thrown. In the book, just reminiscing on feelings, it's getting old. History's in the making. I'm done with all of y'all faking. Ego, my ego big as a basement. Mixtape drop, y'all can tell I'm making a statement. Shawty look like Rihanna. Into the groove, she switch it up to Madonna. Back then, I used it as a reminder. But I ain't sweating it like a sauna. Hardest flow on the record. Suckers want me on records. Living life is a blessing. Probably settle down when I meet a chick off the Essence. Not really my preference. Ray-Bans looking crisp, caught me a Lexus. Sometimes I see you putting the effort. You want me as your man, I'm like, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game. Doing my thing, huh? Doing my thing, huh? Doing my thing, huh? Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game. Doing my thing, huh? Fourth quarter, I'm going for it. Taking over like Kobe, you know I'm going for it. Couple drinks on the side, I like to drink them slow. Scenery from the beach, that's just the way it go. You know your girl love me, Monday to Sunday. I do it.
Yes. Okay, all right. I appreciate everybody showing up tonight, right? You appreciate them, right? Don't you do, Shimmy?
Oh, yeah, because you never know what you might miss. There can be something that you can use.
You never know. Never know, my brother. Now, hold on. I'm trying to get all this shenanigans dealt with over here. But 1 2 1 2 1 2. All right. Here's my thing. I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy, right? All right. Let me turn this way down, right? Okay. I gotta catch up with the comments, right? But I'm gonna say this. My brother-in-law know I love him to pieces. And Miss Marla been beating him out last night and tonight. I don't know what it is, brother-in-law. So, all right. So let me go. Shout out to Miss Marla in the building. She said, hey, fam. Shout out to Yummy Gummy. Said, hey. Good to see you, Yummy Gummy. Good to see you too, Miss Amelia. Hello. She said, good evening, fellas. Miss Marla also said, looking good, Creek and Kelvin. Thank you, Miss Marla. Appreciate that. And Yummy Gummy said, how you like that 8 p.m. appearance? I loved it because it was so good I didn't even see myself. With the laughing emojis. Miss Marla said, hi, Yummy Gummy, and Miss Amelia. Hello, everyone. Yummy Gummy said. And then brother-in-law said, this live or Memorex? It's live. It's live, brother-in-law. Yummy Gummy also said, we all have the fear of missing out. Look, I have a fear of missing you guys as well. I do. Miss Marla also said, I was about to say that Crete lied to us. No, I was keeping it real. Now, I invited Cuz, but Cuz ain't going to show up. But you know what? Cuz says she ain't going to show up because she does have to be, she has to be at work tomorrow. I understand. Brother-in-law said, wasn't sure if tonight was real. Yeah, it's real tonight, brother-in-law. We're gonna get about 30 minutes of some greatness. All right. Miss Marla said over 50 typing skills are slow. Yeah. Look, man, I type 80 words per day. Miss Christina said, hey, hello, Miss Christina. Good to see you. So here's my thing. Hello, everybody on TikTok. What's up, my brother? Kev, I was just talking about you earlier, brother. I got to get up with you. Old school, old times. We are actually live on YouTube right now. If y'all can see, I think y'all can see better right there. I'm guessing. I don't know. But anyway, if y'all want to go on YouTube and see us live, y'all can. It's at Street Tactics Media, and we're doing a 30-minute relationship show tonight. All right. And it's going to be about red flags. Red flags. You know, I know I have some red flags about me. So what? Who cares? Anyway, so Miss Christina said, "Hey, Calvin." Miss Marla said, "Dang, I'm weak with typing skills." Whatever that meant. Anyway, so as we jump on right now, oh snap! Hold up. Hopefully I ain't mess up by doing this. And oh my gosh, oh no, I didn't. I think I got this. Okay, so Calvin, what's been going on, my brother?
Chilling, working,
Okay,
getting to the bag, trying to pay some bills, dealing with my son and his drama.
okay, yeah,
That's
man.
it.
I mean, well, we're happy that you're here, brother. I'm gonna tell you that much. We're happy. 1 2 1 2. I don't even know if they can hear on TikTok, but you know, us as dads, we gotta do what we gotta do. You know what I mean? We gotta do what we gotta do and stay true to it. So okay, so we're gonna jump straight on this because, like I said, we got 30 minutes. You have no sound on TikTok. Okay, all right. That's what I kind of thought. I don't know what's up with that, but hold on. Let me see. 1 2. I'll tell you what. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take it off. I should have sound now. So I have no sound. Okay. All right. If y'all can check and let me know if I have sound now on there, you know, Creek, you are a red flag. I am. I live by it. I live by my red flag. So now here's how you know, Calvin, you have any red flag stories that you ever ran into a woman and she ended up being full of red flags? I wish y'all can hear Calvin on TikTok. But go ahead, Calvin. We listen.
Red flags. I mean, I look at red flags as I don't know. I think we're too hard on each other as society. I mean, a red flag, somebody that, may be a snake or somebody that, can betray you or something. But I don't, a lot of society counts any little thing as a red flag. I mean, so what, they got bad credit? So what, they hop from job to job? So what, they live with their parents right now? I mean, it's a red flag, yes. But guess what? They can overcome those things. So red flags, I don't put too much emphasis on red flags. I test the character immediately. Yeah, red flags, you should run off if you can't handle them or whatever. But red flags they might cost you somebody, because you never know. They might be going through something. You don't know somebody's walk. You don't know what they're going through right then. They just need, you caught them at a bad time. Red flags are tough. Being low hanging fruit. I got plenty of red flags if that's the case, but they're not malicious. They're not intentional. You can consider something about me a red flag that I consider just, hey, I got to grow on that. I got to get better in that. But red flags, they're so general and so judgmental.
You know, Calvin, I agree with you. I really do. Miss Christina seemed to agree with you as well, saying exactly, Calvin. And brother-in-law said, so what? That act like they at work and they're in the podcast co-host basement. Let me see. Thank you. So you know, Calvin, I agree with you, brother, because for one, we can't be looking at one another for our imperfections, right? And then sometimes some people actually may have a red flag today about them, but it's gone tomorrow. Or it may be a different red flag that people consider a red flag. You know what I mean? So you can't hold that against people. People are constantly going through different things in their life. And you know, it's it's brother-in-law crazy. And you know, and it's just one of those things, you know what I'm saying, where You just can't. I mean, sometimes work with the person, but then if it doesn't, give it some time. But if it goes past your time or what you want to give them, then you make a move. You know what I mean? But don't judge people from the book cover. Now, she said you can hear Calvin on TikTok. You have sound over there now. Yes, I just switched I had two different iRigs, and I just switched to a different iRig. So I'm glad you let us know, Yummy Gummy. We appreciate that, because I was going to ask. So here's my thing. Now let's speak on some red flags real quick, and we all need to listen to this. And sometimes we might see some red flags within ourselves, and we can possibly work on ourselves. Miss Christina said everyone has flaws. Yes, you're right, Miss Christina. Right. All right. Shouts out to Construction Site Media TV. What's going on, family? Good to see you tonight. We're coming on doing a 30-minute show, and we're happy to see you. We appreciate you. So we're talking about red flags tonight, right? And these red flags, one is love bombing. Have you ever been love bombed before, Calvin?
What is that? What is love bombing?
Basically, love bombing is when, let's say, everything she says, like, you cute, you this, you that, I do this, I suck your toes, I'll do, just dropping it, just mushing you all up. You know what I mean?
Over the top.
Yes. And yes, very over the top with it. And I meant to tell y'all, shouts out to Miss Marla for coming on. Thank you for coming on, Miss Marla. Now I put the link in the comment section just in case if y'all want to jump on, and y'all don't have to cam up if y'all don't want to, but if y'all want to, you're more than welcome to cam up. So and shouts out to everybody that's on TikTok. We're building the TikTok up. So we appreciate the ones and the twos or whatever, who's ever on, but we are officially on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, YouTube. That's where the show is being fully done, and you can hear the entire show and see people. So Yummy Gummy said, I'm a red flag too. And Construction Site Media TV said, peace, Crete and Shimmy. We appreciate you being here once again, Construction. Now let's do this. I'm gonna take it here. So since you asked about the love bombing or rushing into relationships too quickly, often with grand gestures and signs of emotional manipulation, can be a big red flag, because it often means that they feel like they're filling a hole in their life. They're grabbing onto you because you're the answer to everything. They're not probably in a healthy place for themselves, which can certainly lead to a larger issues down the road. So isn't that something that you think that you should watch out for?
Oh, it's happened to me. Now that you've elaborated and chopped it up and conveyed it like that, it's happened to me. It happened with the last girlfriend. The over the top, the overdoing for me, and I was like, I know I'm not all that. I may feel like I'm deserving of that, but I know women, they ain't. A lot of women are self-absorbed, but she was a little over the top with it. But the reason I didn't look at it as a red flag, because she had two boys, so I thought maybe she was just trying to compensate for having to deal with them boys. So she was boosting me up, and accommodating me to the fullest, and financially and all this stuff, all this, that, and the other. When truly she was just love bombing me, like you said, and at the end of the day, it was betrayal. So I've been red flagged, by someone,
So it did end up being betrayal. Sorry, y'all, on this phone. I'm sorry. I was just trying to.
Oh, it ended up betrayal, a hot mess. I mean, it got so bad somebody could have wound up in the trunk of a car tied up, or in the river, at the bottom of a river.
Wow,
that's how bad it got.
Yeah, I mean, it can rub somebody the wrong way at the wrong time, and the wrong things can happen. You know what I mean? So, Miss Marla, you still there?
No, I'm always here for you, Creep.
Thank you, Miss Marla. We appreciate you. Now, have you ever been love bombed before?
What's Lombard?
Love bombed, like what we were just talking about. Somebody,
Well, I didn't hear it because I didn't try to cut you off, but I didn't hear it because by the time I pop on, it was just you was talking about something else.
Okay, no problem. I'm gonna just go do a quick rundown again. Love bombing or rushing into relationships too quickly, often with grand gestures and signs of emotional manipulation, can be a big red flag because it often means they feel like they're filling a hole in their life. They're grabbing onto you because your answer to everything. They are not probably in a healthy split. So basically, somebody love bombing you, right? Somebody love bombing you, and what'll happen is that they'll be over the top, pumping your head up, right? And a lot of times they're trying to fill a hole within themselves, but they're also trying to fill your hole up. You understand what I'm saying? It's almost like it can have a it's almost like it can have a what do you call it?
A
Filling a
used car
void.
salesman.
Yes. Yeah.
A used car salesman.
He'll sales bomb you. And the same thing
Oh,
is like love bombing you. You know what I mean? Being
Selling
yeah.
you a lemon.
yes. So
Nobody can't tell me no lemon. I'm sorry. I'm the lemonade, but okay.
I hear that. So but I'm just saying, that's where that comes from. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to do a couple of things here and while we're on here.
Y'all
So anyway,
multitask at the same time.
yeah, so that's one thing, and that's one thing that everyone has to watch out for. But you know what? You also can't mix that up with someone just being kind and admiring you. So be careful how you judge that. You know what I mean? It could be a genuine person that's actually showing you love. You know what I mean? You don't want to chase them off because of they love bombing. No, they really being genuine with you. You know what I mean? So let's go to the other one, which would be another red flag would be lack of appreciation. Now, have you ever felt like you wasn't appreciated in a relationship, Miss Marla?
Of course. Pretty much about 3 or 4 of my relationships. And that's
Okay.
including friendship as well. So
Okay. How about you, Shimmy?
Two things that I do not tolerate, and that's not respecting me and not appreciate me. I don't have to worry about the red flag. Then I put up the white flag. I surrender. I'm getting the hell on. Not appreciating me, my time, my thoughts, my presence. Oh no, I don't even worry about the red. It don't even make it to red. It stays white. I get ghosts, and it's not. Yeah, I don't do the lack of appreciation. That's crazy. Anytime you wasting somebody's time and you playing around and you don't appreciate them. I never had to experience that. No, I never had to experience nobody appreciating me. No,
Okay.
not
Construction.
appreciating me.
Okay. Construction site Media TV says, yeah, most women do seem self-absorbed. For the most part, Shimmy mentioned that. Yes. Now, how do you know? Well, did I ask Miss Marla? I didn't ask Miss Marla, did I?
yes, you did.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
Who should you asking, Christina?
huh?
I was asking Christina because she just wrote, "Do you believe in love at first sight?"
Yeah. Do you believe in love at first sight, Miss Marla?
Of course.
Have you ever had that experience of meeting somebody and loving them at first sight?
Yeah.
What
Who
happened?
haven't?
What was the result? I mean, I'm not trying to bash you. I'm just asking you a question.
Creep. Come on. I know when you bash it, when you not. I pretty much know you. Know you long enough. But damn, I forgot what I was going to say. See, you make me
Shout
forget.
out shout out to our new subscriber, Antonio Nash. We appreciate that. And please make sure y'all like the video because we only going to be on here for like maybe 20 more minutes and then we out. So, yeah, see, construction site also asked the same thing I asked. What was the end game, Miss Marla? What happened when you love at first sight?
That's a long story, honey. But
You
I
tell.
can't break it. I'll probably tell it later, but I can't. It's a long story. And like you said, you got 20 minutes. So I'll tell you another time.
Oh, look at you. Oh my word. She done ran on the story. Anyway, all right. Okay. So now lack of appreciation on the other end, on the other end of the spectrum is feeling as though your partner doesn't cherish you. Maybe they stop sending you texts to check in throughout the day. They don't surprise you with flowers or coffee anymore, or they don't compliment you or tell you, I love you. Feeling unappreciated and even unloved can not only be hurtful, but it also a part of making you feel like you need them, and it makes your self-esteem go down. Over time, it makes you doubt your own competence and your ability to get to better relationships. So if someone doesn't appreciate you, I highly suggest you have that talk. Have a talk with them. You know what I mean? Don't just up and leave. Maybe they're going through something. You know what I mean? Sometimes when people don't appreciate you, they actually don't appreciate themselves. So it could be
Close
something
mouth
wrong
don't
there.
get fed, nigga.
Right. Shout out to Excel in the building. Said you actually came on tonight. Wasn't 8 p.m. though. Yeah, it wasn't 8. I made it at 10:30. So,
Well, it was about 9:30 my time in St. Louis
oh,
time.
all right. It was 9:30 y'all time. You said?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, here's my other thing. What was I going to say? Actually, you know what? Well, no, I'll like this. You know what? No. Hold on. Let me see if I can flip it like this. I'll deal with that later. Anyway, so Excel said he just left the bachelor party. Okay.
Man, take me.
Miss Marla said you ain't take her, Excel. So next time you know who to take. And then also construction site said be intentional. I agree with that. I do. You know, don't beat around the bush. Miss Christina said, or sending good morning texts from women to men or men to women. Yeah, because that does go both ways. She also says the little things mean a lot. They do.
Correct.
Excel also, it was enough jugs in the building.
I bet.
All right. So
Plus,
all right, so we're gonna step on to the next one. Boundary crossing. Y'all know how serious that is? Like when you set your boundaries, they should not be crossed. If they get crossed, is actually very disrespectful. So have you ever been in a relationship? Anybody in the comment section? And here, let's start off with Shimmy, where your boundaries was crossed, Shimmy.
Yes, I mean, I have a lot of boundaries, but yeah, um because one thing about a relationship, will say real quick, when you talk about a relationship, not just dating, a relationship, that means you're moving. That's a higher level than dating. You should be you should be an open book. When you start a relationship, you should be an open book because you can always close that book anytime you get ready. You can always close that book and burn the book and throw the book away. So at the end of the day, the boundaries, of course, I mean, the male friends, not letting me know where you headed to, not that I'm keeping up with you, but just be respectful. The not cleaning up around the house, not making plans, not taking me serious. The boundaries can get brutal. And
Hmm.
it is disrespectful. It is. I mean, it comes across like, you sitting in the car on your phone. Why don't you come in the house and get on the phone? You go, you stop by on the way home and pick up some need. Damn, you could have called me and asked me if I wanted something. Hell, I would have cashed up you. So I mean, it's like, are we a team or not? Because if
Right.
we're a team, no boundaries should be broken.
I agree. I agree. Shout out to Master Self Love. Thank you so much for the compliment on the shirt. I appreciate that. Um, and thank you
I
for
was gonna
showing
say,
up actually at the show. We appreciate you. And please make sure if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. Because we're building this and we're building it all together. And we need this every week. Okay. So now what was I now that was have your boundaries ever got crossed, Miss Marla?
yes, I was gonna say something to Shimmy. You said male friends. What about female friends?
Who can have female friends?
I'm just saying, man. You said when you was saying your time, you was like talking about a female about she could have she be seeing the car, either texting or whatever she doing, but you never say about y'all men's when y'all have female friends. And I feel
Okay,
that that's just a double standard
no,
situation.
no, 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 no. It ain't. Okay. So Creek, let me say this. This is gonna take about 2 minutes. Okay, so my girlfriend I was with 10 years. She
Hmm.
worked for Salvation Army. She worked in personnel, human resources. So she always talked about this guy named Clee. I hate to say out their names, but so she would talk about Clee, and I would be at home. She would talk to me about Clee, and finally, they had a Christmas party, and she took me to their Christmas party, and Clee was there. Come to find out, Clee is not a straight man. So
Bruh,
yeah, I mean, all along I'm
bruh.
thinking, she not talked on the phone with Clee, this and that. I'm looking at her sideways, and but you can't allow the man to do it as well. I was a leasing agent for so long in property management, leasing apartments and managing apartments. I had female friends, but when I started dating somebody, I cut them jokers off. You ain't worth the household. You ain't finna tear the house up. You can't tear the house up because guess what? You ain't the three of us feeding me and financing me. So I can't let you tear the house up. We still cool, but I can't let you tear the house up. So no, a man shouldn't be able to have no female friends. Cut them off. Yeah, both ways.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
that, Shimmy. And now, just now that I know, and I'm glad she said this, shout out to Miss Goldie in the building. I think Miss Goldie has a YouTube channel, and if you want to put the information that she just started in the comment section, I'll make sure I shout it out, and we'll try to send some people over to your channel as well. That's a family friend. And thank you for coming through. We will support you as well. Okay, so and I want to thank you so much for that as well, Shimmy, for sharing that, and uh 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 Miss Marla. And so let me take it to the comment section real quick. um Miss Christina said, right, I agree, Shimmy. Construction said, dang, my wife was a real one. Rest in peace, hun. Man, wow, that's deep. Sorry for your loss, Construction. Definitely. DJ Excel said, if you tell someone your likes and dislikes and extreme dislikes, and the person regards your dislikes, then that's disrespectful. Yes, you should always take a person's situation in consideration, because you never know what they went through. And then you never know how much courage it took for them to tell you or to share that with you. You see what I'm saying? So, and Yummy Gummy said, amen, Shimmy. And um Goldie also said, master self-love inside. That's deep. And see, a lot of people don't understand how deep that is, because you can't give love. You can't love
If you
other
don't love
people.
it,
Yes, if you don't love yourself. So you have to find a way to love yourself, to master self-love. And now I've been seeing a lot lately, the last couple of years, and it unfortunately it's a lot of females because you don't be seeing dudes out here talking about I'm gonna go love myself. It be mostly women be talking about self-love, and then what they do is they actually abuse that, and it don't look good. You know what I'm saying? So, but that right there, master self-love inside, definitely means a lot. You know what I mean? Miss Christina also said, yeah, if you're living your life right and don't cheat, there shouldn't be nothing to worry about having men friends or men having female friends. You got anything to say about that, Shimmy, to Miss Christina?
I tell you what, Miss Christina, you play that game if you want to. Play that game you want, and then the same game you're playing, Miss Christina, you're gonna turn around and tell your boyfriend or your husband that he's insecure. Play that game if you want to. So much you still gonna have your male friends. Play that game if you want to. You can't play that game when you're in a relationship and you're trying to go to the next level. We're talking about a different level there. You gonna have to cut folks off. You might have to even cut off family. I'm not cut off family for my girl. Hey, you have to cut back. You move in silence. The relationship, the household come first. Play
Yeah.
that game if you want to.
And see what happens, Miss Christina. A lot of times it might be fine now, but it ain't fine tomorrow. You know what I mean? It depends on how you move and you start catching feelings. Because I know there's people out here probably be looking at somebody as a booty, like as a booty call at first, but then all of a sudden they get caught up and be like, "Oh my goodness, I can't let him or her go." You know what I mean? So, construction site media said at Creek, thank you. Hey man, definitely, it took a lot, I'm sure, for you to say that to us, and we glad you shared that with us, because that's deep, man. Those are certain. That's one thing that some people never want to have to live through. So thank you for sharing that with us. And who is that? Miss Christina said if they platonic. Yummy Gummy also said, Christina and Excel, if you are in committed relationships, you shouldn't have friends of the opposite sex. Hold on.
Amen.
Amen.
All right. Master self-love. That's my brand and YouTube channel. Okay. So, and it's funny, we just made a conversation out of that. And so that's a very good name. So if y'all can go and follow Goldie at Master Self-Love, subscribe, that will be greatly appreciated. And that's what we all about, networking here. You know what I mean? And she said that's my brand and YouTube channel. You can dress the outside up, but if the inside is wounded, healing and personal development is needed.
Amen.
Yep. Yummy Gummy also said, what happens, Christina, when you have your friend over? Y'all get, hold on, let me read this because I'm trying, it's this big circle right here. What happens, Christina, when you have your friend over and y'all get to having a few drinks and end up playing too much?
Amen.
You know what happens?
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
That's what happened.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
And drama.
Yep. One did she end up doing hood rat stuff with her friends. Yummy Gummy said it happens, and it does. Because you gotta remember, when you start drinking, the drink takes over. I don't even drink, but I see what happens. I don't need to drink to understand what happens. I've seen it. So Excel said, you can speak for yourself, Yummy. I am open book. I've introduced women to exes, but me being me, I keep everything 100 with me losing my fiance. If she was here, she would tell you. Okay. Master Self-Love also says, my best friend is a male. I know his wife. He knows my husband. We've all been out together.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Excel said, go ahead. Okay. I thought you
I,
were go ahead.
I was just saying it doesn't matter. I don't listen. For all those who think you can play that dangerous game, please do not play it. I have aunts. I have a sister. I have aunts around my age. I've dated girls, and my aunts have came over because they're my aunts. They were around the same age. My grandmother had a lot of kids, so I have aunts and uncles around my age. And they were like, my girlfriend would be like, "Who was that?" I'm like, "That's my auntie." She wouldn't believe it. You cannot play the game of having the opposite set friends, because guess what? I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Y'all might keep it real on the show. I'm gonna keep it real. If you really care enough about your mate, you wouldn't even have that. You wouldn't even put that in the air. If you need to have a 007 cell phone underneath the car seat or whatever to do that, you can play that game if you want to. But you cannot play. You cannot do that and expect to receive the respect and the trust, and it be and not have them think another way. You cannot have the opposite sex friends. You can't. If you love if you like that person up, you'll get rid of them. If they worth it, you'll get. Listen, I get rid of my mama for the right woman.
Hey,
So
I mean,
so a female friend, she gotta go.
well, here's the thing about what you just said. Honestly, that's not wrong. There's nothing wrong about that, because in the Bible it actually tells it, and it speaks. And I was just talking about this, how a man is supposed to, when he grows up, he leaves his family and goes starts his own family. And the mother should understand that. Even what you just said, they should understand that. So, Yummy Gummy said, Excel, you are explaining why you have never been married. Sounds like you trying to convince yourself. You ain't gonna convince me. Okay. And let me see. Construction site says my wife cleared the phone book for me and had to respectfully for me, and had to respectfully do the same. Although she would flip when old female friends would reach out to check on their friend, but I wouldn't play her like that.
Let me say this, Creed. Okay, let's say if I got female friends, if they're really my friends, they'll stay away respecting that I have a girlfriend now or that I'm in a committed relationship. So those female friends that I got on the side, if they really my friend, they'll respect the fact that I have a girlfriend, and they'll keep it goddamn moving.
Amen.
I got you, brother. And that's how it goes, you know.
They should respect your relationship as well.
Yeah. I mean, because if they're not going to respect your relationship, they don't respect you.
Right.
Yummy Gummy said, I'm older and sing way too much in life. Miss Christina said, I don't drink, so that's not something I worry about. Well, Miss Christina, there's something called Spanish fly. I know I'm gone old school with the Spanish fly, but what they call them pills they drop in you could be drinking some soda.
Ecstasy.
Yeah, ecstasy, the e-pills. They can do all kinds of stuff. Christina be sitting in there, you know. Let's watch the Lion King. Let me get the remote. Bloop, bloop. Like Alka-Seltzer, they done dropped it in your drink.
Hey, can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
I just want to ask Christina, since when you start don't drink no more?
So she lying to us, Miss Marla?
The lies that she tell, Creed. What, Creed? Come on now.
All right. Hold on. Miss Christina, you know we always believe you and everything, but I tell you what, I'm about to put this link back up in the comment section. Why don't you come on and defend whether you drink or not? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now, Miss, hold on. Let me get. We're gonna give her a little time to see if she can come on. Now, XL. Okay, hold up. I mean, women only. Let me see. Shimmy. Hold up. I've been okay. It's things I've seen. Hold up. Age. I'm way behind. So, hold up. That's not why I've never been married. I've never been married because I've never been married. Uh, that's what XL said. And then Yummy Gummy said, I was a bartender for 30 years. I seen it all. And boy, why is this? Okay, hold on. All right, 30. Okay. Uh Miss Christina said right XL, and then laugh from my A off XL, and then um XL said age doesn't mean you know more, just you were born first. Uh okay. It's things I've seen and been through you probably never experienced. I've been a DJ for 32 years. That means nothing. Okay.
It means something to me.
Yeah, and then XL also says, Shimmy, that's the chicks you deal with. And also XL said women only go as far as you allow if you dealing with chicks that don't that can't and won't trust you. That's your picks. Miss Christina said, I have self-control.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend.
Play that
Do
one
she
more
have,
time, Creep.
But I wanted to do hood rat stuff with my friend because I see my grandma do it. All the people do it.
is that what she say?
I, I,
Is
I tell
that-
y'all what, I'm gonna squash it. I'm gonna squash this right here. If the person you dating in a relationship, are they worth saying just, are they worth getting rid of your friends? That's the question. Are they worth it? Getting rid of the friends. I would get rid of my male friends if she worth it. Nobody. Family, male friends, girlfriends, everybody gotta go. Sorry. See you later. Sayonara. Hasta la vista. I get rid of everybody for her if she worth it. So it ain't the type of chicks dealing with it and all that. You can always make up these situations. Oh, they can come over, this and that. We were cool. We went to high school together, this and that, and the third, bartender and all that. Listen, opposites attract. That's what it is. And guess what? The closer you are, the closer you're gonna get. So I mean, if that special someone that you want to be in a relationship with, if they say get rid of everybody and they're worth it, if I meet a girl and she say get rid of everybody and she worth it, I'm getting rid of all of them. A new phone, new address, new name. I changed my name for. Is she worth it?
Okay. I mean, that's how I'm supposed to go. So let me do this real quick. Hold on. Hold on. My cousin.
It must be
What up, cousin?
801. It must be
Yeah,
801.
yeah, it is. It's 801.
I've been sleeping everything, woke back up
It's 801 in fact
somewhere in
check.
the world.
Yeah,
Somewhere in
somewhere
the
in the
world.
world. Over here. What up,
Boom.
cuz?
What's up, Miss Marla?
Hey, sweet Mama G, I was finna say something to you, but Creed was
Hey,
up with his mouth. So,
hey,
hey, how you doing?
good evenings, good nights, and hello.
Hey, good
Hmm.
night. Hello. How you doing? See you
I'm
next
wonderful.
year, hopefully.
Now, we're gonna
Hello.
catch up right here. Yummy Gummy said, Excel, you always want to battle with me. You ain't about
Ooh,
ish. You ain't had experience most of us have. I will give up what I have for the right man. And master self-love, put the popcorn emoji. Um, and Yummy Gummy also said, Excel, you ain't gonna never leave the game alone enough to have a real relationship. Um, a real relationship. What's
Lord.
it? To stop trying to mix it with me. Excel,
Yo, yo.
what's up?
Nah, I'm not going to be on long because, like I said, I just left a bachelor party and I'm kind of lit right now. But what I'm coming to say is this: one, nobody that comes on this show knows my life at all. I know what's capable of and what's capable of being done in my life. I can't speak for nobody else's life. For me being the person that I am, touring with major record companies, doing concerts, touring around the fucking world, I know what I do. Me being in my past relationship, my relationship ended because my fiance passed away. It was not because I've never chosen to be married. I didn't choose to be married. That's why I'm not married. That's why I haven't experienced being married. Nobody can tell me anything about anything. You feel me? So when you're trying to come at me and telling me some other shit like about your experience, it's things that I've done and seen in my life that most people wouldn't cringe at. You don't know what has been through in my 43 years, going on 44 years of life. I've been off the porch for a very long time. And plain and simple, for somebody to tell me that well, if I have a relationship, I shouldn't be with, I shouldn't have female friends, and my lady shouldn't have male friends. First off, if you have a strong enough relationship between you and your lady, her male friends know you. Your female friends know her, and they're gonna respect you enough not to cross any boundaries within your relationship. They're not going to step on no toes. They're not going to come across anything. That's what you give off. It's not about what they're willing to do. It's about what they're going to do. So please do not come at me talking about I ain't about shit because I've been all over the place. Just because you haven't been where I've been, don't mean I ain't been where you've been. Just because you older doesn't mean that I haven't experienced some of the shit you experienced. Please don't play me for a sucker. Please don't play me for a simp. Please do not play me for a soft dude. I have been out there a long time. And like I said, my fiance passed away. It wasn't because I wasn't in a relationship. I don't put my business out there. Who I deal with is who I deal with. Please do not get things construed. Please don't get it misconstrued. Because if you have enough decency, enough respect within yourself, you're not going to allow anybody to step over a boundary. If I've been friends with a female for 20, 30, 35, 40 years, that doesn't mean because I got a girlfriend all of a sudden now she want to have sex with me. No, she's still my friend. If I look at her as a friend, plain and simple. That's 100. Please do not get that misconstrued. What your life is ain't everybody else's life. If you don't trust yourself being around another man because you may feel like if we drinking, I might do something, that's on you. And
Hey,
vice versa.
Excel.
What up?
Excel. Check this out. Let me give you a situation real quick. Let's say me and you boys. We tight.
Yeah.
We cool.
Mhm.
I know your girl. I know me.
Mhm.
All three of us cool. You let me talk to her, whatever. Let's say y'all get into it real bad, Excel. She come over here and talk to me about it. Now I'm already looking at her. You know, I already think she fine, she beautiful, she all that. And first thing come out my mouth is, you don't need to take that from Excel. He shouldn't be treating you like that. He shouldn't DJ a party before taking you to y'all anniversary. He shouldn't be on the road touring with record companies. He don't need to be treating you like that. And then she spend the night over here. Because we already cool. All we saying is,
That's
all we saying that.
weak.
And out that,
If you
and
got a
out that
woman, why
situation,
would she go do that? Well, no matter what you say, she shouldn't be running to go sleep over your house. That means she's a weak woman.
But
exactly.
but
On top of that,
Creep point is, Creep point is why even let's try to stay away from that situation.
but
Let's
it's
try
the
to stay away.
ground. But hold up, it's the grounds that you lay. Because
Yeah.
real talk, if me and you boys, and if you come at my lady like that, regardless if we have a bad time or whatever, and you press her, then yes indeed.
No,
Because honestly, I'm gonna come at you before I
yeah,
go at
but
her.
I didn't. But hey, Excel, I didn't press her. She came over,
You
But you
Excel.
shouldn't have said anything. You shouldn't have said nothing
no.
about that man business. If you his
Back up.
friend, that's
Pillow
just like you
talking.
saying y'all are simps or whatever. That means you a simp for going back to tell your homeboys information.
Basically, you
Oh,
pillow talking. You pillow talking so you can get some twat. And off top, and let's say that don't happen. You do all that. And she come back to me and tell me, yo, you know, Shimmy was saying this about you last night, blah, 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 blah. What you think is gonna happen to you?
All right,
What you think is gonna happen to
I'm a butt in here. Like,
But
this conversation ain't for everybody. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If you
yeah.
feel as though that you feel good, and it's not about insecurities or nothing like that, but we were born imperfect. Anything can happen.
Anything.
Don't position yourself for something to happen.
That's all we're saying.
So
That's all
smell
we're
me on
saying.
this. Smell me on this. I got homeboys that I've known for years. I got homeboys I've known for a couple years. If they got a lady and I meet that lady, that's sis. I ain't even looking at them on some, oh, yo, she beautiful, she fine. Nah, that's my man's lady. Regardless, even if they was somebody they dealt with and don't deal with no more, they off limits to me. I don't get down like that
Excel.
at all. That's
Excel.
me.
Excel.
That's
Let me
me.
say this.
Excel.
Let me say this. Go ahead.
How many people in the world have that discipline that you have, Excel? That loyalty, that discipline. How many people in the world? How many out of 10 people? How many people have that discipline and that loyalty that you have?
But again, that goes back to what I said from the beginning. You can't look at what everybody's situation is and put it on your situation. Because at the same time, regardless if it was Creed that was married, you married, anybody who's on here is married. If I look at you as a friend, regardless of how close we are, I could be in the house with your lady by ourselves, and I'm in that motherfucker waiting for you. I ain't even worried about her. She say, you want something to drink? Sure, I'm good. I ain't sitting there with my pants around my ankles because I'm not pressed about that. See, it's too many cats out here pressed about trying to get some twat, regardless of being a man. That's why I say stop putting men and dudes in the same category because I'm not going to take that step. I'm not going to make no move. She could walk over, come downstairs in her bra and panties. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get up and leave because I'm going to feel uncomfortable. And I'm going to pull my man to the side like, son, why your lady come downstairs dressed like this? And that's on everything. I got homeboys that can attest to this because I've had homeboys who had chicks that was out there that was trying to slide my DM. I'm like, yo, son, go talk to your chick, yo. She sending me, you know what I mean, blah, 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 blah. And it wasn't no friendly conversation. I don't do that type of stuff. Everybody ain't built the same way. So I can be in a relationship and have female friends. And you know what I'm gonna tell my lady? Oh, yo, this is my homegirl, such and such, da, 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 da. Am I hanging out with them and being out all night with them? Nah. But they female friends. If she got a male friend and she knew way before she met me, or any before me, I don't care how long. If the dude is her friend, yo, what's good, brother? How you? Blah 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 blah. This is what it is. Because if we're gonna start to build something, we're gonna be in a relationship. Trust is the main thing. I don't care who you are. If I don't trust you, I can't be with you. If I can trust you, I don't care who you friends with. Because if you step out them lines, it's sorry for you, not for me.
Mhm.
I don't walk around on eggshells. I'm not going to change up who I am to make somebody else feel some kind of way. What I say before, fuck being humble. I'm not humble. I don't lower myself to make anybody feel good. You talk to somebody and you let them know who you, we always say on here, bring who you are to the table when you first meet. Well, this is who I am. I'm a real cool, laid back, chill type dude, but I'm extremely violent. Stop playing. I don't do that type of stuff. I'm not going to step out of them boundaries that I don't need to be in. I'm not going to put myself in a position that I don't need to be in. So if it's somebody who's a friend, if she's a female friend, hey yo, how you doing, sweetheart? This is my lady right here. Blah 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 blah. Baby, this is such and such. We know each other from blase blase blah. That's what it is. Cause I got female friends that I've known my whole life. I got a female friend that she calls me her twin brother because we got the same birthday. Am I smashing shorty? No. And I've dealt with strippers. I've dealt with porn stars. I know all types of chicks in all kind of walks of life. All walks of life. Am I going to say, nah, I don't know them people no more because I got a lady? No. If we come across each other paths, hey, this is my lady right here, blase, blase, blah. And we're going to keep it pushing. Because it's not like I'm going after her for nothing. That's a
All right.
friendship.
But check this out though. You know, a lot of old sayings
Hmm.
stand to be true to this day. Never say never. And I'm not boosting nothing. I'm just telling you, never say never. You don't know what the situation is. You don't know what, you know what I mean? You can discipline yourself and you can position yourself where you want to be. That's great. Stick to that. But and that's how it's supposed to be. But sometimes never say never. You'll be surprised what some of these dudes that do out here and
Yeah.
the trickery and how they'll, you know. So I mean, and it's great.
See,
that
but
you're
again,
definitely say that.
that's on the path that you lay. If your homeboys know how you are, if your homeboys are really your homeboys, they really your friends, they really on that action about you, they not even want to come across on that level.
Hey,
If
look,
your
I,
homeboy gonna try to step on your toes to deal, I could see if it was a little ski or somebody a little jump off or something. Yo, yeah, my man told me blah 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 because you didn't already spilt the beans on what shorty like in the bed. But if it's a thing where somebody that you trying to build with, you with, first off, if that's your man, you gonna already do your resume check. Yo, you know somebody, you know this person. If they say, oh yeah, yo, I know shorty, man, she was blah 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 blah, you gonna approach her a different way. If you like, nah, I don't know shorty, blah 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 blah, and you gonna keep on pushing and you trying to figure out more about her, he's gonna be on some level of like, all right, yo, so my man is trying to build something. If that's your man's. If that's your man, if that's not somebody that you really confide in, somebody that you really rock with, they ain't gonna be on that type of time. If they are, they gonna go. I mean, that's what it is. You put yourself in that position, and if they do cross that line, if you can't handle yourself appropriately to address somebody stepping over that line, stepping over that boundary, that's like somebody walking in your crib and disrespecting your house. If you're gonna allow that, you allow anything.
All right.
yeah, I understand. I understand where Excel is coming from because that's a rare breed. I put myself in that same category. As far as that, don't mess with somebody's girlfriend because when you think when you say you got friends if I got a male friend, I'm wondering where do women rank on his list in life? Because women rank, sex is probably it's not in the top 5 of my lifestyle. It's like I can go without it. I can, I don't chase it, but I don't run from it. So I'm with Excel with that rare breed, you gonna trust him and you ain't gonna be sitting up and looking over your shoulder. I get it. That's a rare breed that's out there.
dog. Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
All right. So we came on tonight to just do a little quick. You know what? We ain't gonna say nothing. Let me give my cousin some sunshine real quick. Go ahead, cuz. Anything you want to talk about?
I'm just taking it all in the foolery.
You just walked right into something, didn't you? You just walked right into it. So,
there's a lot going on. But people, and I get what Excel's saying, I get what everybody's saying, but it's the person and the person you're choosing to be with. If you still got those questions about somebody you with that they may jump off and do something else, then they're not the person for you. And at this ripe old age, we should be doing a little bit better as well. Because you should have been through a lot.
Now, hold on. Yummy Gummy just posted something. She said, my sister surely knows who I am and how I am, but some alcohol allowed me to catch her with her husband on Christmas Eve. So keep talking about how it don't happen. And see.
Wow. Let me say this. I see what she's saying, but again, if you know that could be a trigger for you, maybe that's something you don't need to do around people. I know back in my backsliding days, you 2 sips and I got the tingle on, something might happen in my mind. So I have self-control. I don't, like we said, we don't drink. I may drink once a year, maybe my birthday, a sangria. That's not really hard liquor. But if you know yourself, then don't drink no liquor around people. Drink it in your house by yourself or with your significant other. Because things, but that gives you the inhibition of something you already wanted to do. Liquor always just revs it up.
That's true, cuz that's true. And that's what we were talking about earlier. But see, also Excel said this. He says, then that's something your sister saw in your husband. But see, this is something I was going to say to Excel earlier. He cannot tell me that he ain't never do this. And it's my girl right here. And his mom was like, damn. Oh, that's my man's girl.
Okay.
That first damn.
But people are attracted to people naturally. You can say, well, damn, my cousin Creek. They say, ooh, Kelly, who's that man you were? That picture you and I had side by side. I was like, ew, that's my cousin. But that was at first. I'm like, ew, that's my cousin.
That's natural.
But I'm like,
that's
you know what I'm saying? Because we
if I see a chick. Yeah, if I see a chick and she look good, and I'm like, yo, damn, she look good. Who's that? And they be like, oh, yo, that's blase blah lady. Oh, where? Oh, all right, bet. And I keep it moving. I'm not going to sit there and keep on lusting after.
Right.
I'm going to keep it moving. Because I didn't know who it was.
I'm saying some of the women on here. And some of the women on here. Y'all done had some attractive men. I might say, and give them the eyes, but I'm like, all right, I'm done. That was just a momentarily me being human. Like y'all had that girl from New York. She was a singer, I think. Y'all was like, ooh, y'all was on her. But I was like, okay, well now she gone. You know, we don't have blinders on when we meet people. That's human nature to be attracted to people. Is how far you want to take it.
Very
and
true.
If you're not getting tingling over the opposite sex, and some men probably only looking at some of y'all men as man candy, then it's what it is. Because we had some people who are bisexual that try to talk to women and men on here. So it's what they're attracted to by nature, and it's all could be flirtatious. You know, but you got to have your level of self-control as a person. You know, if I smoke that weed, I'm going to take my bra off and throw it across the room. If I take a drink, I'll be up like Coyote Ugly up at the bar. So you got to know your self-control as an adult.
See, Mom, I got some grass right now.
I ain't asked you
that. Yummy Gummy said, no, it was drugs and alcohol that lowers everyone's morals. And because, you know, drugs are mind altering.
Mm-hmm.
You're not yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why you don't do it, so you don't have that.
Right. Shouts out to F. Harris in the building.
As you said, there's old sayings. It's not drugs that's not making yourself. The drugs make you 10 times who you want to be.
Mm-hmm. It's already your inhibition to be a hoe. You just
that's an old saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. So now once again, I'm gonna leave it off to my cousin again. Anything else you want to say, cuz? Or you want me? Cause the reason why I'm saying we was only supposed to be on for 30 minutes, right?
Yeah,
30 minutes.
At 8 o'clock from 8 to 8:30.
But I do want you to get in one. I'm gonna give you one, and then we'll leave from there because I gotta be somewhere.
You gotta be somewhere. Ow.
Come on, late.
Hey, he got somebody friend to go talk to. He got
with his shirt on. Let me look. Oh, he got his little red beard done already.
He gotta go talk to.
Wow.
He gotta go talk to his man's friend.
All of a sudden, he can get a haircut on Thursday versus Friday, making us late. Wow.
Wearing his little polka dot, got his little polka dots popping off.
He gonna talk to his boy girl. He's a friend. He's a friend now.
Yeah.
Kwame Creek.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. I was hanging out with Kwame. Where'd it go? It's right here. So we're gonna give Cuz one before we step off. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. So we were talking about red flags, right, Cuz? And I said I'm a walking red flag. So is
Shimmy, so is Excel, so is Creek.
I ain't no damn red flag.
So check this out. We're gonna give you gaslighting, Cuz. Because we know you'll eat that one up. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a form of manipulation and blame shifting that often comes down to the fact that the person is not validating your experiences in reality. You can agree to disagree, but for a partner to negate your thoughts, feeling, and perspectives is extremely unhealthy and can lead to feelings of insecurity and even questioning your own sanity. And that's what happens to a lot of people. That's where it's when you start questioning yourself, that's cognitive dissonance. When you're sitting there really thinking like, is it me? Is it really me? Or, you know, whatever. When you get that far with a person, maybe it's time to check out. You know what I mean? So, Cuz, have you ever been gaslit?
Yep, every Wednesday and Friday.
And I knew you was going to say that.
Every Wednesday and Friday, I'm gaslighted by somebody I know all my life. And I had to question my sanity every time I pop on past my time. I say, I'm not going to pop on. I'll be abused.
So what be happening is, say 8 o'clock, and it'd be 9 o'clock. Be like, it is 8.
No. That's
somewhere. All right.
So yeah, gaslighting. Yeah, it's a lot of people out here gaslighting folk. I don't know whether they try to talk to people out of boredom to see if they can pique their interest and maybe get somewhere with them, and then they be like, oh, she done caved in. I've been wanting to talk to her for a while or him for a while. Like, all right, I'm good. You know, it's like, all right, I'm just gonna cut it out. I just want to see if I can get them. You know what I'm saying? Some people do that, and some people get involved. They want to, you know, try to think about maybe dating somebody or whatever. But then like, nah, I got to work a whole bunch of hours. I'm good. And the 2 weeks later, your overtime get cut out, and then you're like, oh, let me holler at Barbara again since I'm bored. Let me see.
Right.
You come in, hey, sweetheart. Hey, stranger. I get that one like, hey, I ain't strange. You the stranger. Stranger danger. Because you're trying to come back. Stranger danger. But they do the teasing. Oh, I've been so busy. The cat, dog, the dad, the dog had puppies. It be all type of stupid stuff. Oh, yeah, I hurt my toe. Now, what they got to do with your fingers and calling?
Right.
So after a while, you're just like, I'm single and not ready to mingle. I'm tired.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how it goes sometimes. And that's something to really pay attention to, being gaslit, because it can hurt you mentally. You know what I'm saying? It can hurt you mentally.
If you let it. If you see
true.
that person trying to gaslight you, you need to educate yourself. Let it roll on like a duck. Either they wasn't ready for you or they never really liked you. Just keep it moving.
And
because
they're
going to gaslight you your whole relationship.
Yeah, that's why I said it might be time to make a move. You know what I'm saying? You don't sit there and take yourself through that torture. Construction Site Media say it's in the name of wines and spirits. There's alchemy. When we were talking about, you know, how things could happen, you know what I'm saying? Also, Master Self Love channel said, who moved the soap? So, yeah, so watch out for these things. Oh, watch out for these things. All right. So, you know, the worst thing you can do is be with somebody that you love, and things could happen where, you know, when you see number one and they telling you, nah, that's a 9. You see what I'm saying? And full on telling you, nah, that's a 9. I don't care what you talking about. Nah, when they trying to throw the blinders over your face and make you just crazy, get away from it.
But that's in relationships on different levels. You know, people can say, well, you know, you stay home. My word is bond. I'm the man. I'm the head of the house, whatever you want to call you to help me. So you get a lot, a lot of that too. And you can have gaslight in long-term relationship, what we are now diagnosing all these little red lights, gaslight, all this stuff like motor vehicle. But, you know, it's all in what you want to be dealing with, because you have to live through that.
Right. Right. And unfortunately, it has become a big thing these days due to a lot of social media and a lot of celebrities that was actually diagnosed or undiagnosed. But, you know, people look up to these people, and we're looking at people that are actually suffering from disorders or mental illnesses.
You know what's been hard for me over the years? You know, doing like papers and, you know, as a professional, who do you admire in your life, or, you know, what person did, and I'm like myself, because of resilience. I don't admire Maya Angelou or whoever else, Janet Jackson, whatever you want to say. I can't admire celebrity because that's not real life. They're not really living through real life stuff that I wrote there. I don't look up to the, oh, well, you know, she's my idol. Oprah, no, she ain't, because I ain't got near bit of a dollar. Oprah don't know me from Hill of Beans.
Right.
So it's like, it's always hard to write those. Who do you admire? And I have to make stuff up because I don't admire people. People are people, and you see all the scandals that's going on in social media. You're going to say one of the people you admire, and they're going to be in the scandal. So where was your mindset? What didn't you see?
I admire Bill Cosby.
Wow, because of the Coogee sweaters?
Yeah, you already know.
He was busting them out every episode. But look, here's my thing though, right? Now, and I don't mean to call no names, but I'm going to call some names.
Call them.
You know, the media loves the loud, angry black woman. Love them. And the thing is, they always find your what's that girl, Tamar Braxton's, the Tiffany Haddish's, you know, the loud, and they like to say little stuff, and those things that they say actually become part of slang, and people laughing and giggling, and what's that the other tall dark-skinned lady, the comedian Leslie, whatever her name is. Anyway, but people like that, they always put them in the spotlight. But in reality, these very people may be suffering from some type of mental health issue. And I'm not saying that because a person is dealing with a mental health issue that they're that they're bad or anything like that. No, they're people. And you should actually try to work with them more. But if they're gaslighting or being mentally abusive to you, step off. But sometimes, show them some attention, because you never know where they are in that given time. I mean, you might talk to them today and they're gone tomorrow because of their mental illness.
So why did we throw the 3 black women in there again? I'm trying to see what was the correlation.
Well, because it's people like that put Kanye, since you want to feel, a little soft because I said women. Kanye.
No, but pick some other ethnic people. They crazy as hell too. Don't just pick us. There's a lot. Who ain't crazy?
I'm picking. But see, here's the thing: they get put out there more than the other people. Okay, because it's an agenda behind it. Because they would rather for a person of color look bad first.
Mm-hmm. It's called sensationalism.
So
they want to put that out there to make all black women molded like that. And as soon as somebody or Karen or others say something, then we the angry black woman. Oh, but you can rant and rave and ring my doorbell for what I'm doing, but as soon as somebody ring your doorbell, you ain't gonna want to have it. So that's just been a plight that's coming out more popular now. Not that they never called us out. It's just why? Because they admire us so much. They bring out the opposite. They say negative things because they really want to be us in real life and just don't know how God didn't make them that way. Oh, I don't never want to be a white person. So no vice versa. Yeah.
I mean, that's only saying you, but I mean, it's a lot of these chicks running around here wanting to have them straight wigs and 5 pounds of makeup on and all that type of stuff.
Well, I don't take that back to being no white people. 5 pounds of makeup. Look at your hieroglyphics in Egypt. So I'm not even gonna take that and give no other person except for our ethnic background. Silken hair becoming every form and fashion, and it's just like them trying to grow locks and curls. So it's just a fashion sense. Just like one day you want to have a gray beard and black hair, and next one you got the bald head look. Now we got men that got what was the fat man you saying? Barry White, that little silken press. So people change their hairstyles just like they change their clothes. It's just as matter of style. I've had every style, did different things. So it's just who you want to be. Very
true. Yummy Gummy said good night to us all. Good night, Yummy Gummy. And let me say this, cuz can you send them shout outs, please? Please.
Excuse me. Thank you all for coming in to whatever Creek Time want to come on. Love, relationship, and getting in y'all business. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Thank you, Shimmy. We love your decorum with the fishies in the background. Thank you, Excel, for coming on. We don't see you. Thank you, Miss Marla, for popping on. And
Papa's doing Mama G.
I was like, what is Shimmy doing? Like, I'm trying to read on the side and see his ass. I'm like, don't be trying to touch my breast with the wave. Anyway, thank you, Yummy Gummy, for getting in. Make sure you take a long sleep for your beauty. Miss Christina, go read the books, darling. Do your schoolwork. You have a good night. Master Self-Love, thank you for coming in. Construction Site Media. Sorry if I don't have the whole thing because it cuts off at a certain point. At first, thank you for popping in. We haven't seen you in a while, but thank you so much for coming in. I know I saw brother-in-law most definitely on here. Thank you, brother-in-law, for coming in. Street Tactics is Creed. Thank you for everybody on Facebook as well, because there's several comments on the Facebook line for tonight impromptu meeting. I think that might be.
Did you get Miss Amelia?
I'm scrolling through. Thank you, Miss Amelia. Such a wonderful platform of friends and fam that we have that come on consistently, no matter what time. Street Tactics Media decided, come on, guess what? Y'all are sure here to get in our business. Thank you so much for coming. And I guess see y'all next Wednesday.
Yeah. We appreciate everyone. And Goldie said, why do y'all skip the inside? The inside. Let us know in the comment section what you mean by the inside. So cuz thank you, cuz, for popping up. Thank you, Excel. Thank you, Shimmy. Thank you, Miss Marla.
I wasn't going to, but
All right. It was all a wonderful, and shout out
Yeah,
Miss
great
Christina.
conversation.
And if anybody that we miss, hopefully we
I
got
know I ain't got my
everybody.
glasses on. Yeah, I know I don't have my glasses on.
Right. And Construction Media TV, we appreciate you, brother. Thank you. And make sure if y'all hadn't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And as in hanging there with us as we build, you know what I mean? Y'all, if y'all have a business or whatever, y'all more than welcome to come on and we help y'all advertise y'all business and all of that. You know what I mean? That's just how we do. It's all about networking. It's like a family over here.
Self-love inside. Okay, Master Self-Love Inside. Okay, I gotta look you up, see what you about Master Self-Love Inside. I might need some self-love inside soon.
Right.
You done had enough. You done had enough.
Mind your business. No, my business. How you know?
Yeah.
So y'all have a good night. What time? Oh no, I got to go to work in the morning. Shimmy, go to bed. You gotta go to work. I don't get off this thing. Smile.
I'm off tomorrow, baby.
Wow. Oh no.
Come over there tomorrow. I mean, Shimmy.
Ooh, Shimmy. She said she coming over there tomorrow.
You can't, because my girl said I can't have no female friends.
Oh God.
Well, too bad, too sad. Move over.
Bruh.
God, dog. All right, everybody. We will see you
later.
Oh my goodness.
All right, we'll see y'all. We are out.